Hello everyone. You're watching Indie Game Spotlight, a channel for indie game reviews. In the last video, we counted down the top 5 horror games from Scream Jam 2023 on itch.io. But there are more games that deserve some love, so in this video, we're going to check out some honorable mentions and showcase some amazing games that you don't want to miss. Let's get started. First game is Static Echoes. It is a scary game that combines puzzles and video files. You have to watch the videos carefully and find clues to solve the mystery. The game has a creepy atmosphere and a hidden exit that you have to discover before it's too late. Next game is TP. It is a hilarious and horrifying game that pays homage to PT. You have to find the toilet in a house that constantly changes, while keeping your poop under control. The game is full of humor, scares, and surprises that will make you laugh and scream. Last Toll is a 2D game that combines tower defense and survival genres. You play as an officer who makes the ultimate sacrifice to protect the city from the eldritch horrors. The game is challenging, immersive, and emotionally engaging. Next game is one of my favorite. Envog is a top-down 2D pixel art game that lets you play in a black blob and switch between different living creatures to escape a laboratory. You have to use the abilities of scientists, rats, and other hosts to manipulate buttons, vents, and puzzles. The game is fun, creative, and challenging. Another one is Neer, a chilling game that plunges you into a gloomy underground labyrinth where you have to collect blue crystals to unlock doors and advance. The game creates a tense and oppressive atmosphere that will make you feel claustrophobic and terrified of what lurks in the shadows. Next up, Neer is a game that explores the psychological horror of being in a pitch-black room and imagining things in the dark. The game is an experiment in creating a minimalist but effective horror experience that relies on sound, text, and subtle visuals. The game challenges the player to question their perception and face their fears. Another interesting one is Workaholic Simulator Leaving the Dream is a 3D psycho horror game that lets you experience the nightmares of an office worker who sacrificed everything for their job. The game is a disturbing and surreal journey into the subconscious of a workaholic. The game challenges you to find the exit from your dreams and confront your reality. Next up is Hereafter, a spooky game that takes you on a bizarre and eerie journey through the spirit world. You play as the nameless protagonist, who died with many regrets and now has to find a way to heaven. The game is full of unsettling scenes, twisted puzzles, and a menacing evil that wants your soul. Hounded is a game that combines terror and comedy in a Paradise Island scenario. You control Ralph, who has to leap away from his dog Charlie. The game is amusing, hectic, and full of unexpected twists and has a hilarious narrator. Before we get to the final game on our list, I want to mention some games that I have already done detailed reviews on. You can find the video reviews on my channel. One Shot is a 3D scary game, where you're trapped in the dark room with monster. You only have one shot, one opportunity to defeat that evil monster. Hypin is a 3D game that involves escaping a labyrinth. You are under the surveillance of a malevolent being, and you have to communicate with various creatures that inhabit the maze to find the exit. Blot Out is a 2D pixel art spooky game about a kid who is trapped in his own house. This game has amazing sound design and chilling story. And lastly, we have Point Click Killer, which is a 2D pixel art horror game that puts you in a terrifying situation. You are a weary traveler who checks into a motel, only to find out that a murderous maniac is after you. You have to use your mouse to interact with the environment and find a way to escape. That's it folks, I hope you enjoyed this video and found some of these games appealing. Check them out and support their developers. What do you think of my list? Do you have another game to recommend? Please comment. And remember to like and subscribe and join our Discord server.